what's cracking in it? My name is Sam Zari, and welcome to Sepia Tears, Midwinter's Reprise. I was looking around on Steam for more visual novels, and I found this. And so I decided, hey, this is going to be a great idea. I'm just going to turn the music down. Never mind that. Okay, I guess the music credit. Alright, music volume just down. Sound volume down. Alright, now we're ready. I just decided, Leela's re-downloading the game. She had to reset her computer. So I'm doing this tonight. Alright, I'm starting. You've heard of the mayfly, right? It's one of those odd winter days when the snow is falling, but it isn't cold. Either late November or the beginning of December, right around the time when the dollar stores start playing Christmas music and the couples go skating. One of those odd winter evenings, the same old 3 p.m. through the lens of the classroom window. I would describe the muted texture of the light through the glass, but it's become all too familiar. It'd be like raving about the miracle of flowers blooming in spring. The novelty's gone. Chairs screech against tiled floor, and students chatter all around, but the sounds fall on me weightless. The mayfly, the bug that lives for only a day once it grows its wings. It's a great metaphor. You must have seen it before. Never seen a mayfly, gotta say. My mind wanders sometimes. It's like being stuck in a room with the TV set to the local news. Almost muted, but not quiet. Or like reading a boring web page because you're too lazy to click away. Is this describing my channel? Having a voice in your head that won't shut up used to bother me, but I can handle it now. Yep, there's my channel. Listen to music on the way home. Play a video game before you go to bed. Kill time in any way you can and it won't be so loud. Ever wonder why they even bother? It's simple, really. You pick up your books, stand up, put on your gloves as you walk through the yearly winter chill, get home, make a snack, relax, and let the process repeat itself. Life is the easiest thing in the world when you think about it. Yeah, like, during school, every day blended into the next one. But sometimes memories resurface, the horrible red-brown that encroaches on my vision, creeping from a box locked safely away. And I guess you would get me. Wow, I don't even have a name. At least in Carpe Diem we had a name. Oh, sorry about that. My voice just cracked. That's actually really pretty. It's so cold. I hadn't noticed it before, but it looks like it's snowing. Was I out for that long? I was walking home from school a moment ago, I'm sure. Or is this a dream? So this person converses with not only themselves in their mind, but in the real world, they talk to themselves physically. That would make sense, but then why am I wearing my school uniform and why is my wallet in my pocket? Well, that doesn't prove anything, but I might as well roll with it. Don't know where I am, don't know what I've been doing, but okay. It's seriously pitch black here. I can make out the snowflakes just fine, but nothing seems to be lighting them. Demons. I better start moving before I freeze to that light, Is it the light of God? Is it? Nope, it's not. It's the light of a girl. I like the red hair ribbon. You've come. Thank you for coming to see me. It's lonely here, you know. Lonely. Yeah, I can't deny it. I'm hearing the heartbeat. It's a peaceful prison trapped in the darkness under the soft snowfall. But it's a prison. Always remember, prison's still prison, no matter where you are. No matter how good it is. What's the matter? Aren't you glad to see me? Aren't you glad? You best be glad. She looks familiar, I'm sure of it. She has a generic face, of course she looks familiar. The memory teases me like a vivid, lucid dream, but I can't grab hold of it. It's been such a long time. I thought you would have been ecstatic. I open my mouth, but the words are lost. The more I search for the memory, the more her eyes bewitch me. As snowflakes land on the girl's hair, I force the first words out of my mouth. Did we already say something to her? Who are you? Oh yes, because this chest shot's sure gonna help me remember. Do you really not remember me? What a shame. We have so much to catch up on. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping a consistent voice. I did a lot of hard work today and I'm tired. It's not up for anything. I thought this was better than playing a game. Her smile is confident, mysterious, somewhere between angelic and doll-like. There's nothing to worry about. After all, we have all the time in the world. So then, who are you? I don't know why that was just funny. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Who am I? You know who I am. She looks me in the eyes and my heart stops. Oh, I am the person you wish you never met. Okay? She embraces me and senses my freeze until a color strikes my eye against a monochrome backdrop. Hanging in the stillness, a red ribbon drifts from the side of her hair. And on the inside of the ribbon, something is written. Okay, that looks like a B for the first letter, and that looks like a Y for the last letter. But just as fantastic as that... wow, God. But just as fantastic as that is, the fact that the words are scrambled, blurred, even though my eyes are only inches from it, that's one heck of a run-on sentence right there. That ribbon, don't you remember? It was your... my what, bandage? Her voice fades away. I glance at the ribbon again, but before I can move closer, my stomach flips upside down. Now this is a story all about how my stomach got turned upside down. Wow! The girl's warmth fades from my arms. Ah! Is she disappearing? This whole world is... A knife pierces my heart as I realize something. It's not this world that's disappearing. It's me. Oh. Can I get some backstory on that? Oh, jeez. Wow. Yeah, definitely going through puberty still. Day 1, reunion. Oh, Nichan. I assume that's a girl. Oh, Nichan, are you up? That sounds familiar. Mark, we're gonna be late. My name's Mark? Ah! Oh, God. Oh, God, this is Rin. There's an anti-R sign in the background. There's a stop sign. Why do I have a stop sign? Are you even listening? Why am I not in the bed? That's a better question. Are you even listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Jeez, it wouldn't kill you to be a little more gentle. Gentle? Gentle, but I'm your cute little sister. I'm automatically gentle. I can say that. That's a lie. That's like saying I'm automatically dependable because I'm your older brother. Jesus. Wait. See? If you're not the dependable sibling you're supposed to be, that gives me the legal right to find new and exciting ways to tease you. What country are we in? I'd like to know. That stop sign is very clearly written in English. That's an anti-railroads crossing sign, I think. And who was it that wrote this law? More importantly, I have a history test this morning, so I'll leave you behind if I have to. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at this guy's office right now. Office bedroom. He's got a laptop. He's got a nice swivel chair right there with a back, man. I wish my chair was that nice. I swear to God, if I just started bleeding. I have this nasty habit of having nosebleeds. I swear to God, if I just started bleeding. Alright. Pouting, my diligently evil little sister runs down the stairs. Can't she find a more normal form of torture? Yeah, just love it when I'm strapped to a table and just start stabbed or whipped repeatedly. Ah. It's bright out. Pleasantly bright. Of course! Okay, we know that this is a Japanese novel, because there are clouds as just a scene. Alright, I can get lost just looking at that pale blue sky, although I fear the cold that accompanies it. See, this is why I hate winter. Nature has no mercy for the northern hemisphere. Actually, does that make a difference? Technically, every country has to be part of a hemisphere, so there must be warm regions in the northern hemisphere. And even so, the southern hemisphere would be... Mark, I've been working on my Hokuto Shinken, and I'm coming! The last time she tried this... oh, okay, so that's what I look like. I shudder to think of it. Alright, I know what I look like now. I have dark red hair. Generic. I'm pretty sure I know who my next practice subject will be if you make me fail my test. It isn't usually isn't it usually practice partner, not practice subject? Nope, it's subject. You're an object here. So that's my sister Rena. Since she started at my school, life has been hell. Well, you're in school, dude. Life's going to be hell. Well, maybe that's exaggeration. She's a nice girl and all. She takes care of me, makes me lunch, forces me to buy her stuff. So, is she a girlfriend? No, it's clearly a sister. Ah, see what I mean? I'm out of compliments already. And that threat certainly wasn't the first. Ouch. Stupid razor. Dad was supposed to show me how to use this thing. Anyway, Rin is a strange girl, to put it nicely. She always rattles on about these crazy robot wars and melodramatic love stories that she watches, trying to find new and exciting ways to pull me into her world. I haven't figured out why she calls me Oni-chan, though, yet. Alright, so we're clearly in the Northern Hemisphere. The stop sign was written in English, so we can assume this is someone that speaks English. English, Northern Hemisphere. This is either Canada or America, or several parts of England, and some other countries. But I'm gonna assume that it is America. Gonna assume. Is it ironic? Ironically unironic? Ironic because she thinks I'll think it's subtly ironically unironic. I can only conclude that this is part of some devious scheme that I have yet to catch wind of. The tip of the iceberg, so to speak. If the iceberg were a blood-related little sister. Alright. Very clearly saying this is his little sister and that she is related by blood. Dad was supposed to teach me to use this thing. His dad's gone? But as much as I'd like to criticize her, I can't complain. She still does better than me at school. Oh. Alright, I'm almost done. Oh, and she also does a better job of cooking and budgeting than me. And she never sleeps in, and the only time she's late for class is when I hold her back. Now do you see why my life with her is hell? She's just better. That's why it's bad. Alright, good morning. Did you sleep well? I slept perfectly fine until I was awoken by a certain someone. How could you say that? How could you say that? You should be thankful to have a cute girl like me wake you up every morning. I guess she's cute. You're not supposed to call yourself cute. Is that because we're blood related or you're a That's not why. I mean, it's a little vain, don't you think? And it's not very cute. True. What if I'm only doing it to unnerve you? Good point. Well, I do have to thank you for keeping me on my toes all the time. You're like my mother is what I want to say, but I imagine her twitching smile and my life flashes before my eyes. So, Rin, you have a test this morning? No, that was a man. Wow. Mark's a woman now? Sorry. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yep, I did a quick review with my friends yesterday, so you don't need to worry about it. I wasn't worried. God, what's with the stars? Oh, is that your way of hiding your affection? Was that even remotely implied? I'm sure you'll pass the test. I just want to make sure you don't forget anything. And ended up failing for some stupid reason. She's like the mother. She's not gonna do that. Like that time I accidentally brought my Game Boy instead of my calculator. Hey, I mean playing Pokemon right there, middle of the exam. That'll help you right there. Yes. Like that time. It was only 12. It was an innocent mistake. Archie, so older than 12. Only 12. Regardless, you get what I'm saying. Just don't screw up. I know, I won't. But aren't your exams coming up as well? Are they taking, like, finals? Oh. I was going to go over to Lucas's house and study over the weekend. Or something like that. Even for you, that's not a very convincing lie. Psychic. But I did make that up on the spot. I actually find that, like, preemptive, like, planning out the lie makes me believe in it a little less. And then I don't do as good of a job deceiving someone. Like, I actually find out, like, making a lie up on the spot and then working that into a story from there works better. It wouldn't kill you to have a bit of faith in me. If I said I'll study, I'll study. Really? You'll spend your whole Saturday afternoon doing math problems and rereading your social science notes? Social science? Jeez, this guy's life must be hell. Even I never did do something like that. I'm tempted to say what notes, but that really isn't the problem here. Well, would you look at the time? Don't change the subject. We're already late! Well then, we'll have to continue at lunch, right, Oni-chan? Sorry, skip back there. I right-click, apparently skip back, and I just keep my mouth. I'm gonna stop right now. That smile is so much more endearing before you get to know her. She looks adorable. Wow. Look at the, is that a Chevy right there? That little red car? Made it! I lean past the front door as the clock strikes 8 o'clock, inhaling a lungful of December air. I like the coat. Not bad, Mark. Not bad at all. You were taking so long with your bag that I thought I'd really have to put the gloves on. What gloves? What's with that look, and why are you talking about gloves? I thought you were going to leave me if I took too long. I was only kidding. Leave my only brother alone to walk to school on such a cold, cold day? I couldn't. Where I live, it actually gets really cold, really hot in the summer. It's like really cold in the winter, really hot in the summer. And I was working outside today and it sucked. And you can practice your anime fighting techniques on... Yeah, she watches anime. The anime. Well, when you look at it that way... Oh my god! That's a problem. But you know, mastery of the martial arts can be extremely important. Okay, first, that's anime fighting. That's not martial arts. That's like lies in a can. That's like trying to open up a can of beans and you see like lima beans, but you're expecting to be like nice brown beans and like brown sugar and like a sauce. She's bad. Why are your eyes on fire? What does that have to do with anything? It's important, really. Yeah, I know. Self-defense and all of that. No, not just self-defense. It's an extra weapon in your arsenal. I'm not liking her by the second. She's gonna be like a psychopath. It's a kind of killer. What? Okay, picture this. Oh god, not the star. She's gonna get really in depth. Oh god, I was right. Imagine that you're fighting against an enemy who already knows your techniques. And why would I be doing that? Because the person challenged you because you kidnapped the princess and used your imagination. I feel like that's a Mario reference. But what if the princess isn't Okay, yeah. Mario reference! Then you'll just have to go look for her. Oh, I like that Mario reference. That's funny. I like this. Alright. Anyway, let's say you end up in combat with someone who knows that you're good with long-range weapons, like a crossbow. That is not a crossbow. I may not be an expert, but I can tell you for 100% certain that is not a crossbow. The arrow's not even knocked. They already know your weakness. All they have to do is dash forward and fight at a closer range. No, that just means you're more accurate with the crossbow. The archer won't be able to react fast enough. The attacker will have the advantage. But what if you're using a mid-range weapon like a lance? Fair lance. A lance? That's easy. A well-trained warrior would be proficient with both bows and axes. And everyone knows that the axe beats the lance. I must say, that is 100%, that is 98% false. You got like a nice, say, 5 foot, 6 foot long lance. Say you have a great lance and it's a little shorter but a little stronger. They have like a little hand axe. You outrange them, and when you outrange someone, you beat them. True, but then you couldn't you just learn magic and attack from a distance? Yes, but what if your enemy knows that you're a magician? A skilled axe wielder will eliminate you with a single strike. No critical necessary. I feel like she plays RPGs. Every magician needs an ace up his sleeve. I almost thought this was axe. And that ace is martial arts? That's one option. See, magicians draw their power internally, not externally. Magic, unlike sorcery, flows through a natural internal circuit before it can... Oh my god! Okay, keep reading. Before it can be used in the form of a spell. The use of these circuits can drain much of an amateur's magical energy, resulting in the weakening of the mage's combat ability. In this scenario, even trained mages would be susceptible to the attacks of an ordinary human. More so if the human is skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Although it is an unlikely scenario, it would be prudent for a mage to... Okay, she's getting super nerdy on us. I'm super nerdy, and I find that super nerdy. I did not need that in-depth, description, or at least maybe spread it out. That's a wall attack. Enough with the info dumps. Fine, I don't need you. She taps the Twitter icon on her phone and runs away. Wow, I really need to clear my throat more. Alright, I may have been a bit hard on her back there. But this isn't a bad outcome either. You'd think the streets would be a bit more busy in the morning, but no. But no one ever passes by here. It's hard to get used to if you're from the city, but I've lived in the suburbs my whole life, and I like the peace and quiet. It's nice. Lets your mind wander. Oh, Christ! Lets your mind wander to things you'd rather avoid. Mark. Huh? What was that? Oh, Christ! I look around and momentarily spot a figure, but disappears before my eyes. Strange. She looked familiar. Meh. Can't be that important, you know. Just hallucinating in the middle of the suburban street. Psh, yeah, not important. 2 weeks later, I would look back on that moment as the first in a series of very silly assumptions. Okay, so slowly loses my Lucas, Mark, you're actually early. A familiar voice welcomes me in from the cold. In front of me stands a young man I've known since the beginning of high school, and I sometimes wished I didn't know. On time is more like, barely 5 minutes until the bell. That's still an accomplishment coming from you. Lillian. Alright. Oh, hey, did you bring your notes for the presentation? My other friend, Lillian, voices her question politely, unlike a certain little sister. With the glasses, I imagine her like a really shy, wispy voice. Rin was on the computer until midnight. My laptop needed recharging, and your house was constructed without power outlets, of course. Fine, I'll print them out at lunch. There goes the bell. God. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually looking forward to a boring lecture if it means I can relax. Yo, lectures are awesome if you just want to, like, start sleeping. Like in chem, I used to fall asleep, but I still did great in the class. Teacher's voice drones on. And on. And what? And on! I only know one way to escape. Jumping out the window might have long-term consequences, so I'll be content with staring through it. Whenever I'm bored at school, I always like looking out at the weather, thinking about how I'd rather be anywhere but here. Although fortune has treated me with nothing but a sadistic little sister and a pile of unfinished work this morning, so maybe I'm better off in class after all. Yo, you know your life sucks when you're better off in class. Mark. Am I hearing things? Mark! It's just like this morning. Is this someone's stupid idea of a prank? I'm sure it's just some kid with nothing better to do with their time, but... Oh, there she is again! I'm sure it's just some kid with nothing better to do with the time, but I can't forget that. Alright, I know what I have to do. Pinpointing the source of sound, I spin around and glare at my target. She's not getting away this time. What was that sound? Alright, the class stares at me. Lucas turns around. I sit back down. Awkwardly. Alright, so this dude got up, spun around, stared down Lucas, just like... Yeah, it's gotta be terrifying in middle class. Alright. Lunch arrives. No matter how many years pass, nothing beats the taste of cold meat and freedom. It's quiet. Lucas sighs audibly, and I follow. I still don't get how Rin can sacrifice her lunch break to study for a test when she hardly ever studies at home. It's far from the strangest thing she's done. Point taken. So how was the game I lent you? Oh, right. To be honest, I'm not really into those dating sims. They're not dating sims if they don't have statistics. Oh god, I can see what kind of character Lucas is right now. I like his glasses though, they remind me of mine. Whatever, doesn't matter. Check it out when I get home. When I get time, actually. Right now I'm busy with... I was about to say schoolwork, but that lie won't last a second. Stuff. Yeah, stuff. You do know what this means, don't you? I really think I can see the sunlight glint off those glasses. Dude, they just got full white. This means you have yet to experience modern Japanese visual culture in all its glory. Are we in Japan? They're all speaking English. I've seen mostly English things. Can you please shut up now? Surely you found yourself taking a peek at Rin's DVD collection at some point in the past 16 years. Haven't you ever felt discontent with the path the story takes? No! Doesn't look like we're in Japan. Looks like we're actually in America, and this dude's just obsessed with Japanese culture. Sam? Sam, is that you? Not me, Sam. Other friend. I have a friend, Sam, who, like, openly admits to being a weeaboo. And he's actually a super chill guy. Like, not all weeaboos are just awful people. Like, someone could be, like, super cool. I'll take that as a no. Protagonists always have plot armor and suspense stories, and the main heroine always wins in romances. Even aside from being dumbed down by the awkward transition between two inherently different mediums, have you ever felt like the story isn't working? Does it not feel like the main character is a brainless idiot that could do and that you could do a much better job than him? Haven't you ever felt like giving that idiotic protag a punch in the face and telling him to choose the shy, innocent library girl over that deceitful Oni Chara who can't go on a date without thinking about her little brother? Yo, I actually really like the shy, innocent ones. They're super cool. This statement may contain a slight amount of bias. Ahem. At any rate, there's only one solution to problems like these. You play the game. I sense an evil chuckle as he finishes, as if he wants to add, and soon you'll be just like me. Yo, that's an ultimate nightmare for like a normal person just turning into him. Well, like I said, I'll get to it eventually. Lucas kicks his feet up. It's a really good game, though. The school uniform kind of resembles ours, don't you think? As much as I hate to admit it, he's right. Our school is infamous for its elaborate uniforms that don't match its academic reputation. That isn't going to make me play it any faster. Then I'll bother you every day until you do. I just imagine him to like speak really fast and like have a higher pitched voice. Do you dare to underestimate my persistence? The bell signals at the end of the lunch break and we head to class. Away from each other, thankfully. Praise the sun on that. I did it. It took a few years, but I did it. I made it back, and it won't be long before I talk to him again. A clock ticks in the background as a girl gazes pensively out the window. I'm getting nervous just thinking about it. Nervous and a little excited. It's been so long. What'll I do if he's changed? The whole plan will be pointless. I have to stay calm. I know what I'm doing. And I've thought it all through. Just stick to the script. Is he meeting his dad? But I'm so nervous. So nervous. Is he meeting his dad? I like sunsets. I really do. I could live without the long walks on the beach, but sunsets, they're special. Cliche doesn't have to make things less special. Not that it matters much. Storybook romances stay in the storybooks. It's just nice to catch a glimpse of stories sometimes. Be it the MP3 shuffle gods granting divinely selected background music, or a perfect twilight after a day of rain. Phew, thanks again for the help. Don't worry about it. It's not like I have anything better to do. I slide down from the windowsill, but my feet hesitate. Something about the red tint of the classroom and Lillian's smile is discomforting. Alright, so it's red tinted and you got that smiling at you. Discomforting and uncannily familiar. Does the school library always get this much work? I can see why you asked for a hand. No, the library usually maintains itself with the help of the teachers. We just have some extra things to take care of before the end of term. Is she a librarian at the school? Paperwork mostly. Sounds tough. All work and no pay. I think you mean no play. Wait, you're getting paid? No, but... well, there you go. You win this one. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I don't mind the extra work. Yeah, she strikes me as someone who was like really shy, really innocent, loves like doing work. Down low is actually like super crazy. Classic anime. We help out because we want to, right? Though it's nice to have an extra pair of hands from time to time. So she's a volunteer, or she's just... no, I think she's a student. I'm gonna say she's a student. Right. Besides, you always end up owing me favors. This is just one of them. Anyway, shall we head home? Yeah, let's go. I grab my bag and rush to hold the door. Hey, always hold the door open for ladies. Even if they don't like it and scorn at you and say that you are a horrible, horrible person for doing so, do it. It's polite. It can be nice to stay back after school, can't it? On the occasion. The weather is nice today. I'm trying to find something other than the weather to comment on, but... it's always cold in the winter. But it feels good when you're inside. She looks like she's blushing a little bit. It's like looking at a snow globe. Does that make sense? Now that you mention it, I don't think it does. I like Mark. It made sense in my head. Look at the little cat mouth. I wish I had better editing. I totally zoom in on that. Don't worry about it. I know what you mean. Do you? I think. What? Couldn't have been that important, right? I suppose. Oh, she's got the comfort eyes around him. I think she likes him. Lillian smiles wryly about something and walks up ahead. Frizzy hair lit by the sun. Praise the sun. We walked alone for the next few minutes, and I tried nonchalantly to wave goodbye. I can't shake off the feeling there was something off about her today. Maybe I'm imagining things, thanks to that voice in my head, but she almost seemed as tense as me. Is she hallucinating? I better head home before Rin starts worrying. Oh, look at that sunset. That's actually really pretty. I turned to walk home, but... Mark. Okay, that's it. The world just isn't normal today. Mark! Getting to the bottom of this. I'll walk for a few seconds and pretend not to notice before spinning around. Ooh, we gonna be able to meet this person? No, we're not. Goodbye. It's a girl. You were able to deduce that. Thank you. She stands out. Long purple hair and a red ribbon swaying in the breeze. No, I see. We're going to meet her. She reappears in an alleyway to my left, and I see her lips move. Hello, me? Oh, I get it. She's trying to say follow me. The minute I step toward her, she points to her right. It's the road that leads back to my school. I look back at her. Or at least I would have, had she not already disappeared. That arrogant... Alright, now she's really done it. I'll run through this town all night if I have to. You're messing with the wrong guy. Well, you're probably hallucinating your son. You punch yourself in the face. That ought to fix it. Okay, I don't know why that was funny to me. Before I realize it, the sky darkens and clouds drift in. From time to time, I catch a glimpse of something white out of the corner of my eye, but it disappears before I can identify it. She's deliberately dashing through the side streets, and she always seems to be exactly one street ahead. I gasp for breath as I reach the second building. Isn't this supposed to be dark? Isn't it nighttime? Why is the sky white? Why is there sunlight? Why are there shadows over there if it's, like, dark? The girl stands daintily at its entrance. You! Stop! She grins and runs inside. She has a graceful quality about her. I say run, but it's more like she's gliding. Of course, that's not going to stop me. I catch a glimpse of her feet at the bottom of the staircase. The left hall. You're running out of places to run. Stairs? Yeah? No, wait. These are stairs to the roof. Why is this door unlocked in the first place? No matter. It's over now. Oh, the classic roof meetup. Oh. Ah, the snow. The sky turned black before I realized it, and the snow clouds cautiously drift, the snow drifts cautiously down. The last piece of the puzzle falls into place. The purple-haired girl, the snow, the black sky. I saw it all in my dream. She's cute. No, I'm just going to say that right now. The girl looks at me from the edge of the roof. Thank you for following me, Mark. Oh, how many things should I be yelling at her for right now? But I can't. My mind isn't functioning like it should. Scattered images from a time I'd rather forget flashed through it. First of all, let me apologize for luring you out like this. It was the only way I could talk to you alone. She steps closer. All of the things I want to say, only one line comes out. Who are you? And I think I'm going to save that there. And I'll see you next time.